All right, I am super excited to see everybody here today. Hold your teas up again. This is Jafra's 50-year anniversary glass mug.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a 50-year anniversary glass mug. Yeah.
Whoa. I like that, Michelle.
Mine is the throat tea that I like to use before I sing in my favorite Peanuts cup.
Frank
Oh.
isn't going to help.
Yeah.
I love that.
This keeps me out of the pity party.
Oh, that's good. Oh, okay. So I don't see. Hold on a second. Something is weird here. Let me. Okay, I see Liz trying to get in. Let me see.
I just clicked on Liz.
Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you. So she must be doing it from her phone. Because I don't see her volume yet.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that. Okay. Okay. So it works for you, Wanda. You didn't see that, huh? Still. Are you on a computer, Tisha? Or are you on a?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it might be because of the computer versus a phone, then, Wanda.
That must be it.
Yeah, because I've made her co-host before, and she's not been able to let anybody in. Perfect.
Nope.
You're on it. I love it. Okay. Let it go, Mother Mary says. Let it go. I like that one. Oh, and I like Martina's. Dora, you got a traditional teacup and saucer there. I like that one too. Woo, go for it. Oh, and look, Doris has her pot behind her and her. Oh, look at that.
Fancy. I'll be ready next time.
That's okay.
You guys see that? I don't know if you can see that. That's my turmeric.
Oh, yeah, she got fresh turmeric.
Fresh turmeric, fresh ginger. You guys have to make my, and this is my fresh turmeric and ginger tea.
Oh, fabulous.
Awesome.
Yeah, definitely need the recipe to that one. That's healthy. My tea is cinnamon. Oh, what's that?
This is the same thing. It's just you can have it hot or cold. So I keep it hot in here, and then I keep it in the refrigerator when I want it cold.
Oh, I like it. Have it hot or cold.
Well, Doris, check this out.
What you got?
Oh, she got an old-fashioned tea pot.
I
like that one. Oh,
I love it.
That.
We all think alike.
Yes. I love it. That's beautiful.
That's good. You guys came to the party prepared. I love it.
Yes.
I'm excited that you guys are all here. We may have some popping in, popping out. Sherry had to go do a meeting. She was bummed that it was the same time, so she'll probably come in later. Liz, I see you on there, but you need to unmute or show your camera because you show blocked. And then everybody else is good. Okay, she's still learning. We had her tested last night. Okay, your volume is open, so we can hear you, but we won't be able to see you until you unblock the camera. Okay.
Unblock my camera.
There you, yeah, let me see. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? You went away.
All along.
Okay, we can't see you then.
Well, you want me to hit Zoom or what?
Yeah, hit something so we can see you. Because now I don't see your name.
I got you down in the corner, but I used to, I don't know. I'll keep playing.
Okay, you're doing good. Fantastic. Yeah, Zoom is still a work in progress. I still learn something every day too. Okay, so everybody's having a wonderful Saturday, and I'm so super excited that we were able to get together today. I love the hats, I love the teapots and everything. So again, we'll probably have more popping in and out. So Tisha, thank you for watching that for me.
Of course.
If you have any questions about anything, you can pop it in the chat. In case we get into deep discussions or anything where you want me to see something, I will be checking the chat as well. So let's see. We had a wonderful May. We're still in celebration. And again, this tea social is in lieu of us getting together in person at Doris's doing a fish fry, which I really miss the fish. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really gonna miss the fish, but due to the times that we're in right now, this is our this is good. This is good. So let's go ahead and start out. Let's see. I don't know if everybody, I know Doris shared the tea that she's drinking, and we've all kind of showed our pots. Is there anybody else who has some special tea they want to share that they're drinking that might be nutritious for us to try and do another time, like Doris's? That sounded good. What do you have, Erica?
I just tried something different. So I just have blueberries and I heated them and just warmed up the water. And so it's just blueberries.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah.
I have,
So it's an antioxidant. I've, being at home quarantined for a while, my legs kind of cramp up and bother me. And so being that blueberries, is a great antioxidant, I decided to try something different.
oh, I love that blueberries. I have that every morning, frozen ones, and it's good to know the anti-inflammatory. I just love them, and good for the legs because I've been sitting working from home too. Very good.
Great.
Awesome.
Yeah. I love it. Erica is my first cousin, and she Joe Willie, which we call him Joe Willie. He was our former consultant that he and Chris they went home to be with the Lord, and they passed away with that coronavirus. Took them out of here too soon. But Erica is the baby sister of Joe, and so we're welcoming her to Jafra. She's been staying home, like quarantine, like she said, for quite a while now. So Erica, we want to welcome you, and we just, in memory of Joe, we just thank you for carrying on his legacy.
Yes. Yeah.
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Happy you're here.
Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lady.
Yes, she is.
Wonderful. Okay. Anyone else want to share their tea or what they're drinking or any?
I'm drinking lemon and lime tea.
Oh.
And I can keep that virus out of me, and it's nice and hot.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
Yes.
Mother Mary, staying healthy. Wonderful.
Yep.
I'm glad you were able to join. She has a busy, busy schedule over there, which I'll be joining later today.
Yes, to take it off of me.
For those of you that don't know, Mother Mary is my mom.
Yay!
Yes.
Okay, and anybody else have anything special they're drinking or want to share before we get more into our meeting?
My daughter gave me, it's called lavender chamomile.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That one.
And then I just cut some lemons, some fresh lemons in the hot water and put the lemons in the water and then with the tea.
Right.
And then I put some honey from my other daughter.
Oh my goodness.
Fantastic. Yes.
Yeah. And it's in a love you grandma cup from my granddaughters.
Oh, I love the cup.
Love the cup.
Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous.
We're totally mug people. We have so many cups. I have some that say "Good morning, gorgeous." I have express yourself. We have mugs behind mugs behind mugs. There are so many mugs.
And you know what? I was a collector of mugs, and I have two cabinets full of mugs. I mean, from everywhere I've been and everywhere I've worked, and it's just every church where I went new. I just got mugs galore.
Amen. That is cool.
Wow.
I love it.
My daughter has one that says, I'm not responsible for anything I do until after I've had my first cup of coffee.
That's what the sign says in my kitchen. Beware.
Okay. Yeah,
I
beware.
haven't had coffee.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that one too.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've got a ton of mugs also. And when I was looking, I thought, what mug am I going to get? And then I said, this is the one I keep under my Keurig and I drink with my coffee all the time. I said, oh, I'll do my Jafra mug. And I'm drinking cinnamon tea. Cinnamon by Bigelow. Oh, sorry, Doris. What were you saying?
No, that's another Jaffa mug. I forgot we had.
Oh, yes, I have that.
Oh, those are cute.
Yeah, we have tons in the kitchen too.
Yeah.
I like that one that you have, Michelle.
Well, just remind me when this is all over to kind of go through your cabinet, see what I can find.
I like that one because you can put something on it too. And I don't know if you guys were been around long enough to, all of you to know, but remember when Jafra had the ceramic cups and the teapot, or actually coffee pot, I guess it is. That one, and it's in a brown color. I probably could Google it and find it, but that one is a classic. I still have that. Wanda, you might have remembered that one.
I got that one.
Yes, yes.
You have that. I know Mother Mary has that one.
Yeah.
I have a whole china cabinet full of the glasses with the gold rims around them.
Oh, how funny. It did
Wow.
pop up.
Oh, cool.
I'm going to show you guys this mug for those of you that don't know really quick. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, this is the mug right here.
Yeah, that's the original.
That mug?
That's
Yes.
pretty.
Yeah, that's the mug there.
Mm-hmm. And it's
And
got
it's got a coffee pot to go with it too. And look at that, it's on eBay for $6. Oh my God.
I could sell my
Girl,
mug.
sold.
Okay.
Incredible.
That's an
Sold.
antique.
That is an antique. I was just
Yeah.
trying to see if maybe it had the pot with it, but it doesn't look like it. But yeah, so
Yeah, I got
we
pot too.
keep these classics around.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't look like it's gonna show. Okay, let me get back to you beautiful faces here. All right. Okay, I don't have anything formal, you guys. No slides, no nothing. This is basically for us. So why don't we start out by sharing a little bit about what we're doing in our business, what's been successful. I know most of you are new, but what I mean, questions that you have, this is really for all of us. So anything that let me say this. I had a discussion with our guest speaker on the 16th, and we're going to absolutely love her. Janice Todd is her topic is, how does Janice party with Jafra in June? So she's going to share some things that she's been doing. She's had some phenomenal sales last month. So I think we're going to really, really learn a lot from her, as well as we have from all of our speakers, but she's really good. She's in South Carolina. And so she's going to be joining us. She's a DM2. I think she's a DM2, the same as I. So you're going to really love her. Yeah, I got to know her at a conference, at a banquet. We sat at the table together, and I just fell in love with her. Yeah.
When is she coming?
On the 16th. She'll be
16th.
on our call on Tuesday the 16th.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So with that said, what is working? What questions do you have? Share time.
I'd like to ask Wanda a question, because Wanda has on her pearls and her
Yeah.
so especially for our new consultants, could you tell them how you got those from Jafra?
Of course.
On the earrings.
Yes. You know, when they had asked me to speak at church, I said, what can I wear? What can I wear? And the first thing I thought of was make sure I wear my pearls and my bracelet and my earrings to accent the outfit that I had on. I won these with the VIP club.
Oh,
so
awesome.
the first one Jafra gave us was the necklace. And it's really a nice quality of the necklace. It's beautiful. And I'm not sure, they shine, so they look like little diamonds at the back where you plug it up with each other. And the same thing with the bracelet has that, and the earrings have that also. But the first time was the necklace, earrings, and the bracelet together. So the VIP club, waiting for that bag that's coming next month too.
Yes.
Oh, yes, yes.
And how do you get into the VIP club?
You do 400 in one order, a $400 order, not accumulative, but at once, one order for $400 each month for 4 months in a row. There you go, Doris. I see them. And each time the first time they give you raw jelly, they give you the cleanser, they give you a book, they give you it's a really nice setup they give you the first time. And then after that, you start winning the gifts. You just stay in the club by doing 400 in a single order at least once a month. And you're in the club.
Okay, I'm gonna make one correction.
It's 3 in a row.
Yeah, you can do, it's accumulative.
It's accumulative.
So,
Well, it is accumulative.
yeah, the one that's not accumulative is when they're going for their 4 weeks of orders. The new consultant gifts that they give you, that's not accumulative.
Yeah.
But you can have your VIP accumulative. I just wanted you to know, because and for new consultants to know. So if you did $100 1 week, $200 another week, and $100 a third week, and you're at 400, that counts for your 400 for that month.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's awesome. It's even easier.
Yeah, that is easier. I'm going to show the girls that maybe now have not seen the VIP really quick, but yeah, you that makes it easier, actually.
Yes, that makes it easier.
Yes.
Okay, ladies, can you see this?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, this is the VIP. That's the bag she's talking about there. The VIP quarterly gift. So once you join the VIP club and you do it 3 consecutive months, so if you started in April, May, and June, that's 3 months, then you're going to get this. Actually, I have these items I could probably show you, except for one's hanging on my purse. Okay, so let me blow it up. All right, so let's see if we can blow it up. Okay, so you're gonna get this VIP notebook, you get a pen, you get the keychain, which I hung on my purse, and then you're getting a cleanser in the Revitalize and a lotion in the Revitalize line. So this is your gift right here for just joining the VIP club. And then quarterly, there's special gifts when you do it. So at the end of the quarter, then there's special gifts like what Wanda got. And all of us got those pearls and all of that. So I just wanted to show you that. This is located in your action in case you didn't know. And it's also listed in your new consultant guide. Okay. Oh, somebody's waiting. Rose is coming in. Okay. I'm going to stop sharing. Did you? Okay. But thank you, Wanda, for sharing that. I just wanted you guys to know it's easier. You don't have to do it in one order, which is.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I need to know that too.
Yeah, no problem. And maybe I'll show them the new consultant one too. But Rose, how are you? Thank you.
Oh, good. Thank you.
We're excited. So you can catch up and show us your hat and what you're drinking.
Yeah,
Your tea, a beautiful hat too.
Yeah.
just some iced tea.
All right. It's warm.
So keep it a secret.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Hey, Mother.
Hi.
Beautiful. Hey, Wanda.
Hi. Hi. Good to see you.
You too.
Yeah, we were just sharing about the VIP,
Okay.
and I was going to show the new consultants the difference with what Wanda was sharing as soon as up here. Okay. All right. And then we'll go back to our sharing. All right, here we go. All right, can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the new virtual business that you find in Jafra Biz. This is your back office. So when you click on that, it takes you here. So here is the brochures. So the one that I was just showing you was out of here. So if you ever don't get your action or you don't have any brochures or anything, you can always go here and find it. So I wanted to show you that really quick, this part here that I mentioned about you having to have consecutive. All right, so this, don't want that. Actually, I'm doing it wrong. Here we go. I love this book. I just want to put a plug in for this book for every new consultant and seasoned consultant. This book right here is the best book to go through. Did everybody who was new get one of these books?
I just ordered that.
Okay, fabulous. This is a nice one to have in your library because it just tells us everything we need to know. Talks about the commissions, talks about the products. A lot of times you come in and you don't really know what each of the products do. I love this right here because it tells you everything about our RJX Royal Jelly line of skincare. And you know, if you're making things up, like I know Erica, you're trying to learn to put things on Facebook. I've been reading some of the verbiage here. You can't go wrong copying what Jafra already has printed. I use the verbiage right here to blast an email to my clients about the men's fragrances, talking about our fragrance. So just kind of steal the stuff that Jafra has already done for us. And then your contact list is a new consultant, how to throw a party, how to place your order is in here. And this is where I wanted to go right here. This is in the booklet. And when Wanda was talking about you needed a $400 order one time, this is where you need to have that order in order to earn these gifts as a new consultant. So I just wanted you to know, so your first month is 50%. Your second month, you earn the nail and the Perry Alamo, which is an awesome fragrance, one of my favorite. Then you get the Revitalized Moisturizing Cream with one of our spa hand creams on the third month. And you also get some makeup with our Royal Jelly infused in that makeup on your fourth month. So if you haven't taken a look at that brochure, do, because it's got everything you need to know as a new consultant in there. And down in the little fine print right here, it says sales are not cumulative. The very, very bottom of page 16 and 17. That is where, put up a little bit. See right there, sales are not accumulative, but it does show you everything. Does that help?
Yes.
Now, are you online for that?
Yes, I'm actually on our virtual, I'm in Jafra. I'll go out so you can see. This is
I'm in virtual. I'm in virtual.
okay, good. Let me go back in. I want you to know I started here with the login to Jafra Biz, and then I went into here, my business, and then I went to virtual business there. Then I went to monthly updates, and these are the brochures here.
So where it says not accumulative, that means that for these months, the second and third and fourth month, it's not as you go, you know, $100 here, it's $400 at one time.
Not for this incentive that they give to you as a new consultant, no. And also I need to tell you, if you miss 1 month, it doesn't go back. So you have to do it all 4 months.
And for the VIP member.
VIP is fine. That's not a problem. So it's almost like it's a double dip if you think about it. You can earn these gifts as well as start earning for VIP. And also once you are VIP, you get all the VIP that are in the action. Yeah. But these particular incentives, this incentive for a new consultant cannot be accumulative. So you would need to have it in one shot. But going forward, after you pass this phase, then yes, it could be accumulative. So it's good you said it like that, Wanda, because then it helped us to go back and break down both.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
And it does say it right here. If you miss a month, you won't be able to continue in the program. It's actually listed there. And see, it says become a VIP member after the 4th one, and then it talks about the welcome to Jafra pack. So here's more about the VIP. Also, again, this is in that brochure, which I think is the Bible for us as new consultants and seasonal consultants as well, to share with new consultants. So each quarter is your traditional quarter. So the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter are your traditional 3 months, okay? So we're right now in April, May, and June. So anyone that was VIP for these 3 months in July will get that purse, okay? So if you're just starting out in the VIP, let's say you started in May. So May, June, and July. In August, you're going to get your gift that's listed here, but you won't get a quarterly gift until July, August, and September goes, and then you'll get that in your October order. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. So that's how you do it, and all the details are in there for that there. But it's a beautiful gift. Question?
Michelle, you can double dip. You can double dip if you're a new consultant. You could be in both at the same time, right?
Absolutely. Oh yeah, that right there. You're double dipping by doing this. You're automatically going to get in the VIP program right here on your month 3.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's a great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, it's great. See, it's the top. You're a VIP member. By the time you do all that, you're a VIP.
That's great.
Yeah. And then also in here are tools to grow your business. And then it talks about some of the virtual things there. So this book is your best friend. Definitely. And then I also noticed that they put a couple of new things in here. Since I'm in here, I'll just show you. This right here is the June calendar that I send you. This is our regional calendar right here. So if you want to know what's going on, here you go. Everything's right here. Every Thursday joy meetings. And everything is pretty much recorded for you. The links on how to get it is up there. So you can download this every month and have this somewhere on your desk so you won't miss any meetings. The only ones that are on there are ours. Okay.
Michelle, is the 4 weeks to success, was that on that calendar? The Monday?
Yeah.
I don't think it's on that calendar also. Okay.
Yes, let me go back there. Yeah, the 4 weeks to success are on there.
Okay. So that's what I think Erica and Tasha and myself are going to try and join that 4 weeks.
Yes, on every Monday at 6 o'clock. And after you complete all 4 weeks, there is a certificate that we can get to anybody who completes it. And also,
I didn't understand what you were saying. Complete what?
4 weeks of, we call it the 4 weeks to success.
Mm-hmm.
And it's being taught by leaders within our region. And it's listed on this calendar for 6 o'clock. And it's on Zoom. And the Zoom number is always this number here. But when you download this calendar, it has the link right up here at the top. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you go through 4 weeks of new consultant like training by different managers. Once you complete that, then you'll get a certificate.
Okay, can you go back up to the top and show me, because it's the Zoom information, correct?
Yes, and you can download this. You can download this from here. When you go into Jafra Biz.
Oh, I did.
Okay.
I did.
Perfect.
As you go through it, I'm downloading.
Oh, awesome. Okay. So what you do is you would click right here, and it would take you like this to join a meeting. But because there's not one coming, yeah. So that's an easy way to get to it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And the meetings are very good. The last one, it gave us several tips on how to enhance your business. One of the ones they were talking about, a lot of people are doing fundraisers. they're offering 20% of the sales, whoever the organization is.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, remember, knowledge is power. And even me, having been in for as long as I've been with the company, you can't stop learning. So when I can, I try to join those also, because I need to stay on top of it, you know, for all of you. So basically, yeah, because like I didn't even know this was in here. I saw this on a WhatsApp. If you guys are looking for business cards, well, it looks like now Jafra has templates for us that we could use. And you can download this and you can work from here to try and make your business cards. So I don't know if you knew that was in there.
I did. Nana uses that a lot. She made me some.
Oh, good.
And she apologized for not being on today. Her internet is down at the house.
Did she make them from here, Doris, or did she make them from something else?
I know she made them from one of Jafra's templates.
Okay, good. Yeah, I mean, if somebody's got a template and you want to share that with others and you don't have to start from scratch here, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
And I'll share one more thing with you since we're in here. If you have clients that you want to have books mailed to them directly, then you would click here. You would log in here, create a passcode, and you can have your brochures sent to your clients automatically you for a fee. So I don't know if you're aware of that either. And that's something that we have right here. They moved this. This used to be on the front page, but I know I was looking for it for Sherry. She was putting all of her clients in. And I said, oh my God, where'd it go? And so they moved things around. I was like, there it is. So I found it there. So this right here is really good too. So when you get a chance, I'm just giving you a little bit of teasers, go in here and kind of look in all these different spots, because there's the opportunity brochure if you want to put that on your page, virtual conversations guide. We have a lot of tools, and you know what? This is growing. They've got some of you have heard this before, but a lot of new consultants haven't. Jafra wasn't going to roll this out until February. And because of the pandemic, it came out faster. So this is going to be more and more added to. And right now, this is what we have, and it's good, but there's more to come. Okay. So just click on all these. You can't hurt anything. If you want the video to show your clients how safe we are in our distribution center, here's one right here. I've sent this as an email link to my clients to let them know Jafra's, you know, doing everything to protect us and protect the product, and so that we can keep getting our products on time. So you've got things in there like that. So play around in there. Okay. Any questions before I bump out of here? I want to get back to our sharing. No? Okay. All right. There we go. All right. That helped. Okay. So Doris, okay, VIP, anybody else in doing something within their business that they want to share that's working, or questions if we can or can't do? Okay, anybody else been on the 4 weeks to success for consultants? I know Sherry has. If she was on, she'd share. Maybe when she comes on later, she can.
One of the other things they said that you know, like now that the beauty shops and things are opening back up, some people are doing lead boxes. Remember when we used to do the lead boxes, Michelle?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're setting up and they're putting a little tablet where people will fill in their names and addresses and phone numbers. If they're interested in Jafra, call you or fill out a slip, and they fill out the slip and they put it in the box. And once a week, you go to and check the box and see who's put name in there, and then you call them.
That's great.
Lead, because yes, it's different than a cold lead. Cold leads are not as lead, so it's a warm lead because they've already asked for information before you even contact them. Exactly. And we used to do that a long time ago, so they're starting that back up again.
That's good. And you got that from the 4 weeks of success?
Yes, and the last thing that they said was some people are starting to set up tables. They'll set up a table in the corner and they'll have samples. And when people come in, they actually let them sample some of the products. And that way, when they're sampling the products, you can have them fill out the lead slip yourself.
Oh, that's a great idea too.
So that was another.
That's what I've been doing. I've been doing, and I ordered a bunch of samples because right across the street is the golf course, and it stays pretty busy. And I am preparing. I waiting to hear back from some people there, but I wanted to set up a table outside. I know most of the women here are a little older, and I'm thinking one will benefit from the Defy line, and then the sunscreen, because it does get very hot up here. And so some of the samples that I have, and some of the masks, that detox mask is off the chain.
Oh, yeah.
Oh gosh, I love the detox mask. But I just, I have a lot of samples. I have little packets, and I'm just ordering just little things here and there to allow, people to test it, let them see how they feel. I tested it out on my sister a couple of days ago. She's like, oh my gosh, I'm lighter. I was gray when I came in. I go, you aren't actually gray, but but I'm glad I could brighten you up. But she's like, I gotta have that. And then I did the detox mask and from the Boost line, and she was just blown away, as I was. I tried it on her. She laid there. She fell asleep with the mask on. She was like, it's so refreshing. It feels so cool on my face, and I feel it tightening, and I don't want to move my lip. And I go, okay, just lay there, relax, And when it was time to wash it off, she was just like, it feels amazing, And I said, yes, this is how we want to feel all the time. It's amazing. So,
and I have a little tip for the Boost line. I don't know if you knew this, but the Boost line in step 3, the SPF 30, it has the blue light shield for the rays of everything. Yes, so that's an awesome tip for that line as well.
Thank you. And then, like I said, I'm just, I'm ordering all the little samples so that I can take them across the street with me, set up a little, table. My husband's like, honey, I got the big umbrellas for you, and he says, we'll find some little fans, to keep you cool, because he knows how I feel about my hot flashes and being out in the sun and stuff. He's just, okay, honey, I'm all ready for you. And I go, okay. You're more excited than me.
That's
He's
good.
Super cute.
That's
right,
good.
Right. He's super cute.
Yes.
So, he's definitely ready to help me. So I'm excited.
That's kind of how I got started in Jafra. It's like was my husband, because I took him to a Jafra meeting, and he's listening to all these ladies and all the money that they're making and all, and he looked at me. He said, "You can do that." I'm like, yeah, I think I can. So,
right.
listen to those husbands.
Yeah. Absolutely. I was up all night one night, Thursday night, and I had all these different ideas. I was super excited. And it was really funny is because I remembered this one person that I know on Facebook. It's actually his brother's sister. He's, a brother from another mother. His sister, she does cookware on her Facebook page, and she's up all night long. And so that light bulb went ding, hit her up. So I hit her up on Facebook. I mean, I was relentless with her. I had an answer for every question. And finished at like an hour and a half later, hour and 45 minutes later, sold.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
man.
fantastic.
You know, so I mean, I was excited about being in. I've always been in the sales world. I've been there for many years, and cold hard sale, you know, car salesman. I've been, and I'm not ashamed of it, because you had to make your money where you had to make your money. I used to be a phone sex operator, and you know, it taught you how to have a very sexy voice, and you had to sell. I learned about, and it was that probing thing. You do have to learn, you know, your competition. You have to learn about your product. You want to be a product of your product as well. But I mean, I, you know, did what I had to do, and you know, 30 years later, you know, I feel as though a phenomenal salesperson, and I like what I do. You know, I was a bus driver before this, so now I can't bus drive anymore. So I'm right, and I think they'll miss me more than I'll miss them. So. So I'm ready to have fun with this again, doing something absolutely I love. So
That's awesome. Well, that's good. Yes, you gotta love what you do, and be passionate and have a why. Awesome.
That's right.
Awesome. Very good. Anybody else? What are you doing in your business? What's working? Questions? Anything?
Well, there was one thing, Erica, that I asked her to share. She of course, you know, she's very new. It's only a few days old. She just got her package a couple of days ago. But um, but her mom, my Aunt Carrie, she loved the sea salt, ginger sea salt shrub. And Erica said, I'm going to go and try the ginger sea salt shrub and the almond. So Erica, you want to share with us?
Sure, most definitely. So first of all, I'm so happy to be a part of this organization. I'm looking forward to see where it takes me. But as Doris said, a few nights ago, I and my daughter, she's 19, we tried the ginger and sea salt body rub. And it just kind of like registered many years ago. Maybe over 30 years ago, my mother was, you know, she used it, as well as the royal almond. And I remember the scent. So it just clicked to me. I said, oh, wow, this is what my mother used over 30 years ago. And so I was so excited to try it myself. So a few nights ago, my daughter and I, like I said, we've been quarantined for quite a while because I lost both of my brothers due to the COVID-19. So, you know, we've been kind of downtrodden and not really resting and not bathing every day. Let me just keep it real, you know. And so
we'll be praying for you.
Thank you. So I used it and I did not want to get out of the tub. I did not want, and I could feel like almost instantaneously the texture, the feel, and how I began to feel better about me. You know, it's like if you look good, you know, you put on a little lipstick, you know you know how it is, ladies. You put on, you know, I'm into lashes too. So if you put on some lashes, a little lipstick, a little concealer, you look in the mirror, you know, you say, oh my God, I don't look that bad. And so that's what the ginger and sea salt body rub did to me. And so the first word that came to my head was oasis. It felt like I was in my own little private oasis. And so I looked up the word oasis, and it says symbolize a lack of life and something devoid of vitality, but then the oasis emerges. And that's what I felt like, something had emerged, something different had happened. And I had not been sleeping. And that night, I mean, sleeping to 9 o'clock was amazing for me. So I woke up and I was like, wow, it's 9 o'clock. And I had not, I would wake up like, you know, throughout the night. So I was very, very grateful for not just how the texture of my skin was, but how I felt differently the next day on the inside. And I was able to rest. So, with that
You were
being,
letting something go.
I have a testimonial, and to my my friends that I share this product with, to say this is a great reason to use it, not how you feel on the outside, but how it would make you feel on the inside.
Amen. You were letting something go, love. I see that all over you. You were letting something go.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you washed it down the drain, along in the bathtub. You let it go. Yeah. Big time. And that is an excellent testimony. When I think I said to myself when I first tried it, I felt like a wet water slide. Girl, I could just take my hand down the leg and woo, I mean, it was the best feeling.
Yeah.
And I said, I want to rub myself. I don't want to get out. I don't want to. This is amazing,
Right.
And it is a world that you are in where you are catering to yourself.
Exactly.
And in your spirit, you are catering to yourself. And this is why I said I did on my page where I said it was 4 steps, and I said it's 4 minutes a day, and I said it is for you because you deserve it. You are worth it.
Yeah.
And you have to think about it like that. I am worth every bit of it, no matter what's going on around me. I am worth taking care of myself. I gotta do me. I have to get me going because somebody is looking to see how you made it through it because they're going through the same thing.
Right.
So they want to know how you made it out. They want to know how, what did you do? Because that was nothing but the Holy Spirit in the tub with you and getting all the rest of all that other stuff out. It's just, okay.
Yeah.
Now it's done, and now you got a good night's sleep. But God bless you. God be with you, because that's a great loss.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I wanted to show here what Erica was talking about. This special, and I'm pretty sure you've all seen it. This is for this month, and so for $49, that sea salt scrub there, almond oil, and then you get to select 2 other products for $49, and this bag. Well, I learned something a few weeks ago. I'm a little slow when it comes to the internet and stuff. But that little code right there, you take your phone and you go over that little code, and it goes to a video, and it shows you how large this bag is. So this bag, it looks small, but this bag is huge. So $49, you can show your consultants a nice bag, and they get to select 4 of these awesome products for $49. The ginger sea salt alone is like 31, I believe.
31, right?
Like that. The almond oil is 24. You have your precious protein in there. You have your sunscreens, which Tisha, with all that hot, all that sunlight, so they get to, they can get 2 sunscreens, exfoliate their skin, and lotion or oil. So I think this is fantastic.
I like that one.
Yes.
Yeah, they said on the call this morning that I was on that I think it was the ginger sea salt and the berry balm, or it was the ginger sea salt and the precious protein balm. When you purchase those 2 alone, total the amount. So the rest of the products you're getting are free.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait for that sale to come on because I sold my last ginger sea salt to my sister-in-law. And so when I saw that sale, I had to buy it. I said, because I don't have any more. I had like half a teaspoon in my jar. And I said, oh no, this is not going to work for me. So I hurry up and ordered it first thing when I first got the book. I was so happy.
Right.
Yeah.
I felt so good with that silkiness all over my body.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Nothing but trouble.
Yeah.
That-
I told my husband, smell me now, buddy.
Okay. I'm hoping to be pregnant next month.
I
Playing.
don't want to be a Sarah. Right
Girl, don't worry about me. It's the medicine.
We all on that.
yeah. Yep, the ginger sea salt, when we're able to get back out again, is one of my favorites. I do it at every single one of my vendor events, and I have like 8 or 9 always in stock because people are always reordering those. And I use it every single night. I probably go through a jar of it within a couple of weeks because I'm like, all of you, I have to use it every night. Because when I get out the shower, I don't have to put lotion on or nothing. I'm ready to go. It's my absolute favorite in the whole wide world.
So let me ask this question. So I'm in getting something together at the clubhouse. So how could I, because with the COVID going on, I know people are very, they're still requiring that you come in with your mask and so on. But I'm trying to think if I set up, a table. And what my thought was the hand washing, using the scrub, the hand washing. How would I do that so that I am staying, in that I'm staying careful, I'm staying, protecting them as well as myself? I haven't figured that out yet.
So you want to do a live demo?
Right, absolutely.
I haven't done any vendor events since, of course, I hadn't even thought about doing it during all of this. Because it is a hands-on thing when I'm doing it, and I'm up close to them too. Because I have a bowl and I have a big water jug that looks like an old milk bottle that I use. And I give them the experience like they're underneath a faucet, because I pour the water very slowly over their hands so that they feel the experience like they were at a sink.
Right.
So to do that, well, definitely you need to have your mask on. If they're wearing their mask, they feel comfortable enough to come up to do that, then I would get a bowl and have something to rinse. And then I use Bounty hand paper towel because they're thick, and I fold them up, and then I just have it ready for them to dry their hands after and ask them how do their hands feel. That's the way I do it.
Okay. So it's I need a couple more items. Yeah, you know what, they're opening up things up here. And of course, that like I said, that golf course stayed very, very busy. So I really want to get in on how busy it is. If they're allowing people back in, which I can see that parking lot is full, the street is full. They have the driver, the golf course, teaching them how to, hit the ball and all of that. The tennis court I see open, the racquetball I see open. So I see so many different things that are open there. So I'm thinking, maybe, because there's a lot of women here.
Well,
So I'm excited.
Your samples are good too to give out for those that don't want to have that contact with you. So definitely a brochure, the samples, get their information because you want to get their opinion about the product. Don't sample without getting some way to follow up.
Clipboard, yes, got it.
Their information.
Praise God.
Yep. So.
Call me anytime.
Okay, so do that, and then get the
Michelle?
information. Yes.
Remember when we used to have that thing that we used like a lemonade, where if you had lemonade and the water would come down and you just open it up and the water came down out of it and they would rinse their hands under it with a bowl. We had that one time ago too, where you didn't have to pour. That way you could they could just rinse their hands, just turn it on, turn it off.
Yeah.
It was that long time ago. So that would work too.
You could do that too. It's, you know, a lemonade stand where, you know, at parties where they have the big jug, big container, and turn the spout, and that will give them the same feel also.
Got it.
Absolutely. Good idea, Wanda. Oh, there's, let me put it on speaker.
I see it.
Go ahead, do it again.
Got it.
Yes, yes. We used to use the, yeah, you still have yours.
I still have mine, yeah.
Yes, we had all the time. And they would stick their
Love
hands
it.
up there.
I'm on it. Where'd you get that?
Where did we get this one?
I'm trying to remember. Was it Bath? I think it was Bath and Body. No. It was
Bed Bath and Beyond.
Yes, Bed Bath and Beyond. That's where we got them.
Got it.
Yes. And then don't forget your hands. Now that we have hand sanitizer.
Yes, that is on my list.
Yes.
Yeah, that's on my list. What I did was I had my husband kind of draw it out because he's a mastermind with putting things together. So he's kind of setting up my table to where my table can look a certain way, you know, once I'm finished. And then they have their, you know, they could purchase the, you know, hand sanitizer, walk away with my brochure, with my card, with all of that together.
Yeah,
that's great.
You know.
I would think at an event like that too, you might even sell a lot of hand sanitizers, you know, especially for those people that aren't able to find.
Yes, I'm on it.
Another thing, I'd focus on.
Yeah, you know, because out here it's that one limit. Now, I looked at her, I said, you mean tell me this is a 3-ounce bottle. How is this? The limit is 1 for my entire family. I'm sorry. This is my hand is going in my purse, but this is 1 ounce, you know, or 2 ounces of hand sanitizer. Well, it's a limit. You can only buy 1. Okay. And you keep it going. So,
tried to purchase. Yeah. They're just trying to hold on to them because they can't get them.
Right.
Yeah, as before. Okay, well, good. Anyone else? What about you, Martina? Anything? Any questions? Any ideas popping through your head? You're soaking it all in.
I'm soaking it in because I still have not been able to connect my bank account in the back office.
Okay.
I thought I had to mail something in, and Kimberly said I don't. But I've been so busy with other things. This is my first time sitting down again since the night that I signed up to look at all of this.
Okay.
I just don't know where to go to connect my bank account so that I can start making sales.
Now, do you mean connect your bank account so that when somebody orders on your website, you get paid? Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Okay. There is a form that actually I don't believe is on Jafra Biz. I just sent that form out to a couple of others, but we have another site called Jafra Royalty that's still available to us. And they are transitioning a lot of stuff from this one to that one. So I'm going to show everybody where you go get that so everybody knows. Okay, so this is Jafra Royalty. This right here is still available to us. It is a public site, and we're going to get rid of it because we now will need to put everything under our Jafra Biz. So when you go into jafraroyalty.com, and I'll take this and copy it and put it in our chat, okay? Anyway, I'll get it in the chat. There we go. Okay, it's going in the chat for everybody. Paste. Okay, so when you go here, there's a lot of information in here you can grab while it's still up, but you go under beautiful. And when you go under beautiful, looks like they might be starting to take stuff down. You want to go into my library, I think it is. And then you go into my business library. and then you want to go to business forms. Okay, direct deposit agreement, direct deposit change form. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download both of these for now. And I don't know if you can get it from there, but anyway, go in here and I will save these to my desktop so that I have them in case this, I'm pretty sure they'll have it somewhere else, but so that I can have it for quick reference. But when you open it up, let me see, that's the change form. I didn't want that one. This is it, direct deposit sign up authorization form. This is what you want to sign up so that when people go on your website, you get paid directly to your bank. I believe you're going to have to give them a voided check. I would contact Jafra and ask them for their fax number because mail is slow. Because they're telling you to mail it back, but I believe you can fax it to them, but unfortunately there's no fax number on here.
Okay.
All right, so did everybody get that?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. And you know, you can still have sales, but the money will be sitting there on your Jafra account.
Yeah, they'll credit it, or they were sending checks. I'm not sure if they're doing that anymore.
Wow.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's,
Okay, thank you.
and or you can get the credit card. The credit card is also another option, and it's just like a prepaid card. All they do is load the money on there. You can set it up to be transferred from there to your bank, or you can leave it on the card and use it. The only place I don't use it is at a gas station. But I mean,
so where will I find that?
Okay, where you find that at is, this is the Jafra Biz again, right?
Okay.
Under My Business. And let me find it. They keep changing stuff around on me. Jafra is the third one down, Jafra debit card.
Yeah.
And you just fill this out right here. And this goes to the company. It says it'll arrive in 7 to 10 business days. And
Praise
you
the
just
Lord.
activate the card, and your money will be loaded on there. And what I do with this card is I set it up where I get alerts. Every time money's loaded onto it, I get a text. When it's under $25, I get a text. And then I set it up where with my bank, when the money is deposited in there, I just transfer it to my Jafra bank account.
Now I see that it asks for your social
for Jafra. Okay.
Sorry?
I'm just hearing you said you had a separate account for Jafra.
Yeah, when we first started back in the 80s, they always said to separate your business money with your personal money. So I opened up a separate account. It doesn't have to be a business account, but a separate checking account. It can be business if you want it to be business, depending on your own personal. But mine is just a regular checking account that I use for my business.
Okay.
I see that it's as asking for your social security number. Does it run a credit check? Because I have a lock on mine. I have it frozen. Okay.
It does not. It's not. You're not applying for credit with this. It's just a prepaid card, and it's something Jafra had back in the day for us to get, to use our monies, pretty much, if you didn't want to do direct deposit. So it's an option.
Okay.
Gotcha. But I believe it's one or the other. You can't do both.
Yeah.
Got it.
I do the direct deposit, so.
Yeah. And you can also, if you get direct deposits, you can set it up to alert you when you have deposits and all that nowadays. But it's always good to get those alerts, because if there's anything that's not quite right, the alert alerts you. It's wonderful. Yeah, so anyway, that is where you find it, under Jafra Royalty. So, all right, any other questions about this, and I'll stop sharing? Okay. All right, see, this is very good. You guys are picking up stuff. Anything else? Anybody else have any other questions?
No, I'll wait for Tuesday and see what they say. Right now, I'm just an open book, and I'm trying to hear what it is.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, well, Rose, is there anything going on in business with you? Favorite product you love, you want to share with us?
First, I love all the products.
Yes.
Me, because I'm a good connoisseur of all of them. But not really. Lately I've been trying to call different customers, my old customers that I haven't heard from in a long time.
Uh-huh.
I guess because of the pandemic and everything, nobody is getting out. So I have been calling and contacting quite a few. So hopefully I'll start getting some bites, because I haven't got any, too many bites lately. But that's about all. I just be glad when it's all over with so I can get back out there. I like outside better than I do inside with this computer thing, because I'm not really good with it.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm learning a lot though from you ladies. I really am. And I thought about one of the ladies when she was talking about the golf course, and I was thinking maybe some little Dixie cups that she can put the product in, which is individual, and then she don't have to touch, or they don't have to touch, and that to me would be a little help there.
That's true. Yeah.
So Smart and Final, those little places have it, and I know I used to do that when I was going out and had tabletops. I would put some in just a little Dixie cups, and it was like, you didn't have to touch nobody's hands or anything, and they pick it up. And because when you have the spatulas, usually you're putting it on something, so it's usually their hands. And then I would put a little bit of oil
over the top. I do that too.
I
do that too.
Makes it spread a little bit better.
So what did you do?
I just put some product, the Jafra sea salt, in the little Dixie cups, little small cups, and put a little the product in there and put a little Jafra oil, and that helps to spread it out, and then that way they don't have to touch anything.
Okay.
And like they were, you guys were talking about the old tea thing. Well, I've thought about putting like a basket there with the plastic bag so you can catch the water drippings, and then they can just rinse their hands right there with the paper towel and everything, throw it in the basket. That's a great help there,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Self-serve. Be self-serve.
Self-serve, yeah.
Doris and I would do when we would go out sometime, and do it like that.
That's a great idea. I am taking visual. So I see it all, putting it together, because we have party tables here, and we have some containers where we can set up, and I'll probably get the bottles, but I can see myself setting up the table. And the little plastic, I like the idea of the plastic cups, little Dixie cups, not the paper ones, but the plastic ones, so it doesn't soak up your product. And putting the little extra oil on top. I don't know. Oh yeah, and kind of just mixing it, pre-mixing it, getting it ready to go, so that they have to do is pick up the cup from the table. And do their own thing. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's good. That's a great idea.
Oh, I'm gonna have fun.
Yes, you will. You have to give us feedback on how that works for you. Yes.
I'm gonna try and get my son to record, so that I can send it to you.
That would be good. I've had a couple of people over the years of doing vendor events that have recorded me actually doing the sea salt hand scrub at a vendor event to share too. So that's good. That's a really good idea. And it's nice to show people enjoying, the product when you're doing tabletops. And when you put your pictures together or you share them, it gives a nice look and a nice share.
Absolutely.
Very good.
Yeah. And I think that's a great idea because like I know like we go, because I know the golf club, they have like the timeshare, right next to them because we stay there. And it's beautiful.
Yeah, you can join me on that. It's your timeshare. Absolutely.
Yeah. And
Tag
all
team them. Tag team.
all
Tag
the
team.
timeshares, they would have classes too. Whether it would be Mary Kay or something, they would allow them to come in like, once a week to, to have, classes for their guests and things like that. So that would be great, to have Jafra.
Oh, absolutely. And they call Ramona this is the 50 plus yard, this is, they feel as though this is where most people come to retire, to relax, that kind of thing. And so that's what primarily you see. My neighbor one is 70 and one is 80. She makes soap, so I mean, it's, the other neighbor down the way, I think she's, roughly 40s, 50s. So you kind of see that, so I think it would be, good to get out more of the, the samples and then just get out and see if they're, hitting over there to the golf course. Everybody has a golf cart. So I need a golf cart. I told my husband I need a golf cart and I need a Jafra sign on my golf cart, honey.
Oh,
I need some music and I'm just going to roll around in my little golf cart that says Jafra on
cart
it.
lady.
Girl, yes, I deliver.
That's a really good idea. Yeah, if you're in that
girl,
environment.
I love it. I can't stand up. People, they go up and down the streets. You see them all day long with their little golf cart. I said, honey, I need a golf cart. And we got to paint it pretty,
There you go. That's good.
Yeah.
That's excellent. I love it. I love it.
Everybody reside.
Where's everybody at? Okay, I'm in California.
Yes.
California in Eastvale, not too far from the Ontario airport.
Okay.
I'm in Ramona, California. That's about, say, 45 minutes away from San Diego.
Okay.
And I'm in Ladera, which is only about 5-10 minutes from the airport in Los Angeles.
I'm from Los Angeles.
You're Los Angeles?
Yeah, I'm in Texas, but I'm from Los Angeles.
Oh, okay.
I'm coming to Texas in 4 years.
You mean you're relocating?
Yeah, we're only going to stay about 4 more. We said we made a promise to ourselves. We'll stay here 5, and then we're going to head over to Texas.
What part of Texas?
My husband built me a beautiful house across from a community lake, and just behind us is a resort lake.
Nice.
So for the same money that we spent in LA in a little house, and now I have a banner. So it's worth it. If you can deal with the heat.
Yeah, deal with the heat.
You know what?
Right.
I am dealing with the heat. We have some really good heat up here. It actually gets really cold when it's cold and it gets really hot when it's hot. And I got that. I can't deal with the lizards and all that fun stuff that's outside. As I told you guys before, I am a city chick. I don't know, I don't do the wilderness with all the little fun creatures that we have here. And,
we have here.
Oh yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, see, what I do is I make my little safe haven with the little glue stick pads, and I catch all the creatures that might try and come indoors. I'm ready for you. So I told my husband, I said, as long as we keep them outdoors and me indoors, we're good. We're happy. I'm happy. You'll be happy. Promise. You'll be able to sleep in the room with me every night as long as we keep the creatures outdoors. So I'm happy. But we said that 4 years is good. This house is we want to kind of transform it a little bit. We've been here a year and now we are recovering from the purchase of it. We had some issues with the purchase of it, and so now that we're recovering, we'll have, be able to do some work in it and paint it and all that fun stuff. So I'm excited about that, transforming this house and getting double for our trouble.
That's right.
Kimberly just joined us, everybody. Kimberly, can you hear us?
I can. I'm trying to get this thing off of here in the background, but I didn't see.
Go to your camera and then take and do the little arrow, and then just take off the background.
Oh, okay. All right. Ugh. FaceTime ID, choose virtual background setting. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Hello.
Hi, cousin.
Look.
Yes.
Well, we got to catch you up. So tell us what.
Hi, Doris.
Hello. How are you?
Great.
Kimberly and I are first cousins.
Yes. Martina was just asking where everybody was located at. So
okay.
Sharing our city. Now, did you have tea with you?
Yes.
Okay, so we shared what kind of tea we had.
Lemon.
Your cup is pretty. What kind of tea do you have?
Lemon.
Yay.
Lemon and a pansy
I love it.
Yeah,
love it.
Hold it up again so we can see a view. Talk. Say something.
Hold on.
There you go.
Down, girl. Get
That
down.
Yes.
All right.
That's beautiful.
Kimberly and I are first cousins.
Oh, okay. Fabulous.
Yeah. And this is our grandmother's set.
Yes.
Oh, I love it. Oh, that's awesome.
I'm just a few months older than she.
Okay.
So being firstborn, I got it. There are perks.
There are perks. Okay. I love it. I love it. So I have a cousin that we do that to each other all the time too, but she's always trying to be younger. I'm like, no, you're the oldest. I'm the youngest. You're gonna hit 60 before I hit.
Wear that crown. I probably wear Kimberly and I, but we're back to back in terms. There are 18 grandchildren.
Wow.
And Kimberly and I are both first in our family order, but she and I are. I'm number 2 out of 18. She's number 3 out of 18.
Okay. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Well, Kimberly, share with us anything that's going on with your business and that you want to share with us, or any questions you have. We kind of at that stage too.
Okay, all right. Let's see. Well, I'm happy that Martina joined my team, and my sister, who, she's just being my sister and being nice. So someone else said that they might join. Actually, 2 other people said that they might join, and I'm like, what is happening here? Because I didn't really ask them. I just kind of threw it out. They're like, hey, would you like to make some extra money? They're like, I'll think about it. And I'm like, wow, okay. So it's like almost like I don't really care now, because I did this 18 years ago, and I like poured my blood, sweat, and tears in it. And now it's kind of like, I don't care. And now people are like, I'll join. I'm like, what?
Do you love it?
Yes, I do. I'm confused, actually. And so I'm loving it. And so yeah, I don't know what else to say.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I am using the proceeds. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that online or not, but
the proceeds.
I'm doing ICU Warriors. That's a ministry that I have to encourage women. And so I'm using the proceeds that I get from Jafra to make encouragement baskets and give them to people that I like, not that I like, people that I know and people that I don't know.
You can say that. Yeah. If you want to take the profit and do something like that with it, that's good.
Yeah,
you
so
can even,
that's what I'm doing, and I'm sure I'll get repeat business. I'm pretty much pushing the spa products, because I know everybody, if I were to give a basket with skincare and all that, other than the lotions, and the oils, everyone has different skin types, and everyone doesn't like the same fragrances. But I don't know anybody, not unless they're allergic to the ginger sea salt, pretty much everybody can use that.
Yeah, we had some great testimonial. You'll have to listen to the replay about the sea salt.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really phenomenal. Yeah, yeah, awesome. Awesome. Well, that's good. We all love the same products.
Yes.
Do you have any baskets that are made up right now?
No, I'm working on one though.
Okay, be sure and post it in our group page so we can see it. And you guys, everybody on here, hopefully you're in the group page. Share what you're doing, share ideas, share pictures of stuff, share when you do your event across the street, Tisha. Just share, because it helps us all to know and learn.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It does. It does. I was telling Kimberly, we were hanging out together a couple of days ago, and I was telling Kimberly how motivating she is. She's into it, and she's always telling everybody about it, and she just gets me all fired up. We drove, I think it was about an hour and a half from my house to your house, Kimberly. About an hour and a half.
Yes.
I think she's in Hesperia, and I'm in Inglewood. And my husband, we just loved hanging out with her. Beautiful, beautiful home.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Amen. Amen.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's fantastic.
Well, ladies, as much as I love spending time with you guys, my husband has taken me out for the day. We have not been out in many months, and he is so adamant about leaving on time. Babe, make sure you're ready. I want to take you this. So he's got taking me someplace by the beach today. So there's some of the restaurants that are opening up, and so I'm excited. So I'm all dolled up and ready to put on my little sundress and stuff. So, and spend the day with him. I thank you for allowing me to be with you guys today. God bless you all. I thank you for all the wonderful ideas. And until we meet again, stay very blessed.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy. And have fun.
Will do.
Yes.
Okay, well, I wanted to do this little recognition, this recognition on our call for our newest manager. I have something I wanted to show her before I send her because I know how excited she gets about it. So, so Wanda Robertson is our newest manager. And so I wanted to let you know you are getting a classic world from me. When you promote to manager, I said this is going to be my new gift because everybody loves royal jelly and we can't get it like this. It's a huge glass bottle with a very long spatula so you can dip in and get it all.
Wow.
Do you want to share a little bit, anything about being new manager with the team and how wonderful things are?
I want to say the young lady that was talking about her husband getting her into Jafra, I know she had to get off, but and Doris and I know how our husbands are about Jafra. That's how I ended up getting into Jafra. After Mary had introduced me to it, my husband was going to town with that royal jelly. He was using it. He was using it, and it was 1 ounce. You remember those little squatted bottles that were 1 ounce?
I have one here. I want to show you guys.
Yeah, show them the bottle. I did a party with Michelle, and she gave me that royal jelly as a gift, and I was so excited. And I hid in the bathroom in the cabinet, and I thought the kids were using it, and I kept saying, "Wait a minute, my royal jelly, what's happening?" I said to girls, you guys use my this lotion? They said, "No, Mom, no, Mommy." I said, "Johnny, they're using up my lotion." I said, "Oh, that's some good. Feel my elbows. That's so good." He was using my royal jelly, and I tell you, I had a fit. He called Michelle and told Michelle to get me one for a surprise. Now, this was years ago.
The 80s.
Michelle got it. Yes. And Michelle said, "Okay, I have it. It's $25. He said, "Wanda, Michelle said that royal jelly is $25. he had a fit. He says, Shelley was going for New York. He said, join, just join. I said, Michelle, she said, you want to? I said, yes, I'll just, her mother, everybody was telling me to join. I ended up joining, and now Royal Jelly, I can use it. He can use it on his elbows. He can use it on his face. He can use it all he wants now.
Here's what it looks like, guys. This was the original one.
Wow.
Yes.
When we had the bonus size, this was what it looked like. So I have
it was
souvenirs.
Good souvenirs. Good souvenirs. Yes. And he in the last big Royal Jelly you gave me at our fish fry, and it's almost gone. So I'm ready.
Oh, good. Perfect gift.
Yes.
Now this one says 30th anniversary on it. And this is just what it looks like originally. Yeah.
Yeah. Cute.
Yeah. The old days. And I just got these little hats that I got from things, and they're just souvenirs.
Good souvenirs. Those are cute.
Yeah.
Yes.
So anyway, will be on the way to you.
I'm ready.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Well, I'm just super
Thank you.
excited
Thank
to have you as a new manager. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, Michelle, can you tell Erica, since she's new, and I'm not sure if she even knows about raw jelly, why we're so excited about royal jelly.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll have everybody share what they're excited about royal jelly. Well, royal jelly to me, and I'll start, is a natural food for the skin. It just nourishes, and it supplements, it goes deep, and it's just the best vitamins for your skin. Yeah, and it's made from the bee. So I'm gonna let others share what they think about it. So Doris, you can share, and Wanda, you know, she's excited, she'll share. And anybody else who wants to share, go ahead.
I've never even owned a pair, never even owned it. So I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna get the whole set. But I've used it when Wanda, you know, when I first started 18 years ago, but I have not ordered any since, or I've actually never ordered any, but I know it's good, so.
Royal jelly? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Which skincare line are you using?
I don't have a skincare line, so I'm going to find one. Wanda's going to help me pick out one, and I'm going to start using it.
Well, look at this. She's already selling. She's already
yes.
And she hasn't even used a skincare line, the new one, because she used it before. But the new ones, yeah, you're definitely going to go higher and higher and higher once you start using it. I can tell you that right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, great.
Michelle,
There's Rose.
this royal jelly I've been using on my leg. On one of my legs, my skin felt really scaly. I started using this royal jelly, and my leg is smooth like the other one.
Oh, awesome.
Just with this royal jelly here.
That's awesome.
And I love it. So you see, I have the long spatula.
There she goes. She's got the spatula. There you go.
So I can dig off in there when it gets down real low.
Yes, that's awesome.
This is good for like all over your body.
Absolutely, I love it. And you have another favorite product that has royal jelly in it too, right?
Yes, I do. It's that body complex. I use that too. I switch off between the two of them.
Great.
But right after I use that ginger sea salt, boy, I just started putting a little something else on my body too, you know.
Fantastic. And Doris is showing the ginger sea salt. Excuse me. See, ginger sea salt is my favorite. The body complex.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
That's the ginger sea salt. It's the body complex. Yes. Yeah. And I love water because right now all of our products, actually, the skincare products has raw jelly in it. But before, we just had the raw jelly, and that was like the best kept secret of Jafra. Because how it's made and how long it takes for the bees to make the raw jelly, and the queen bee is the only one that eats the raw jelly because we're all queens anyway. So we're the ones that get to use the raw jelly, and and it goes back to ancient times, you know, where raw jelly was used, you know, with the Egyptians, and in its natural form, raw jelly is actually used in the burn centers. So it's used to heal the skin because it penetrates layers into the skin and it goes down deep. And it has all the vitamins that's known to man, I think, or except for one vitamin, which
Okay.
is vitamin K. And so it goes into the skin and it nourishes the skin and it feeds the skin and the cells they come up healthier. So that was our whole thing with the raw jelly. And now we have raw jelly in all of our skincare products. So
Yeah. Go ahead.
Healing the skin. Like I use it like if I get for a burn or cut. So you know how like you run in the kitchen, you're cooking and you put butter on it. Well, we don't put butter, we put raw jelly because if you use it consistently, it does heal the skin. And like Bush was saying, with her legs was so one she had some problems on one leg. And then one of the things with raw jelly is my husband gets very irritated with deodorant. I don't care what kind of deodorant. So he uses the raw jelly first under his arm before he uses deodorant. And that keeps his arm really, really nice because he usually get like large balls and things like that. So the raw jelly, he uses that every day from like head to toe. So I always have to keep him, you know, one of these, and they're like what, $65 now?
Yeah, or so. I never sell it for that. I'd always get it in the special sets, but I'd have to look up what the price is. I never sell it. I think it's 65. Yeah.
But you know, like when we do our $400 order, I always get one because like when you're ordering at the end, Jafra gives you these bonuses. So if you do like a $400 order, $300 order, you can get extra stuff for like
yeah, this hasn't been back. Yeah, it's $66 by the way, retail. So it's 66. Yeah. Wonderful. Go ahead.
Darsh, you're the new expert on royal jelly. I think I trained you too good.
You did an excellent job.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. I know I put royal jelly on everything.
Everything.
Say, dang, is there anything royal jelly can't do? And I'm like, hey, just try it. Right. And I'll tell you another thing too. There's a lot of, you know, being in with such longevity, you'll have people that will stop using the product, but then will come back because they said, you know what, I've tried a lot of different things and there's nothing like the royal jelly because of what it does for their skin. I have so many people that they'll go MIA and then they'll show up and then be like, I need my royal jelly. I can't take it anymore. So it is what founded Jafra. It is their patented product. And that's why we're going to be known as the Royal Jelly Company because we're going to be infusing royal jelly and have it in every one of our products at some point in time.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
And that what Doris is showing is another one. This is better than Botox. This is our Royal Jelly Lift Serum. I had a client do a commercial with Jafra back in the day. She went to her reunion and they're like, what did you do to yourself, Mary? Her name was Mary. She says, I've been using this Jafra Royal Jelly Lift Serum. She swears by this. So Jafra had an opportunity to do a commercial and I referred her to do a commercial for this product. It's awesome.
Yes, it is. After washing my cleansing my skin, I always use my raw jelly lift serum, you know, all over. And then this one you can even put like you know, I put it on my eyes, my neck, and I don't forget about that shoulder area, that neck area, you know.
Yep, that's great.
Yeah, so that's another part of the family. Wonderful, wonderful. I love it. Well, we're about hour and 45 minutes. Was there anyone else? I mean, we can end it too for those that have other things to do for today. I'm having such a good time. I don't want to rush anything, but I just wanted to let you guys know that we're almost to our 2-hour time frame.
Ready?
So,
Well, I didn't meet, not unless somebody else wants to talk about the royal jelly. I didn't meet Miss Erica and Mary Alice. I do remember Rosalie. I don't know if she remembers me or not.
Yeah, with the beautiful
Hey,
head on there.
unmute Mary.
but so I didn't know. Hello, Erica and Mary. Pleasure
How
to
are
meet
you?
you. Good.
Mary.
Yeah.
So that was, I had never met them. So I just went.
Hey.
This is my first time.
Third time?
First.
First time. Okay.
First time.
Good.
Okay.
Well, welcome, welcome. How long have you been with the company? Did you
Oh
just?
my God, I am a newbie. So
Are you? Okay.
Doris Deer is my first cousin.
Oh, Joyce. Oh, love her, love her, love her.
So do I. And we were just sharing. I guess you can look at it again. I guess the Zoom. I don't know, but I was just sharing that what Doris shared, that my brother was a part of Jafra,
Oh, okay.
and unfortunately, both of my brothers passed away due to COVID-19.
Oh.
And so I got to talking because I've been kind of dormant, I've been in quarantine for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And so we just began to talk, and I know about the product through my mother, because she would use the ginger sea salt rub. And I was much younger, and I would, smell the aroma through the house, and I just thought, oh my God, this smells so good. So, how things just, you never know how things just come together after so many years. So.
Yeah, yeah.
So just happy to be here, and we'll see where this journey takes me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And you didn't tell her what area you're in, Erica.
I'm sorry?
What area? What area you live in?
I'm in Chicago.
I love Chicago. Yeah, I miss Chicago. Wow.
Well,
Where are you from? You're in California?
I'm in California, born and raised in Chicago, South Side.
Oh, really? Where at?
So we went to Princeton Park is where I was,
Okay.
what I remember. And then we moved to Stony Island, 83rd and Stony Island. I went to Bourne High School, and then we moved out here in 1980.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, I'm from the South Side.
South Side?
South Side as well.
Okay, nice. But we'll have to talk about that later on.
Most definitely. Yeah, definitely.
well, I'm Mary Miller.
Hi, Mary Miller.
And I am Michelle's mom. And of course,
Get out of here.
I'm one of the old ones, and I've been around a while. So she got me into it. Now I can't get out of it.
Wow.
All of it. And she started when she was really young, I tell you. And I tell you who else is my daughter is Wanda.
Wanda, yes.
Yeah, she's my daughter from another mother, but she and I met in a musical class, and I hooked her up to my daughter, and she left me and went to the daughter. So now they stay in contact. But I tell every once in a while that I'm still the mom.
That's funny.
That's right.
That's funny. That's funny. With
We
pleasure.
always get this story, right, Wanda?
Yeah.
But
Mary has always been she's a good grandma. She let the kids just do anything when we go over to her house.
that's what grandmas do.
I get in the floor and play with those kids while they're doing business.
That's what grandmas do. That's what grandmas do. I met Wanda 18 years ago, at least. I shared, I don't know if I shared with all of, I don't know if you all heard that story, but I was looking for something to do because I'm addicted to MLM marketing. So I don't know what's wrong with me. So I was on the phone looking, and I just was going down the list, and I just called the first Jafra. I had never heard of Jafra, didn't know really what it was. And I just went online and not online, because we didn't have online 18 years ago. I went through somewhere, I found her. I don't know, maybe the Yellow Pages, I don't know. And I have no idea where, but
We were in the,
I,
we were,
but
it wasn't,
Yellow Pages?
yes.
Wow. Okay. And so the first
Mhm.
person that I called was very rude, and I called the number, and she said yes, and I was like, okay. I said, I'm calling. No, she said yes. I said hi. I said, my name's Kimberly. Yes. Who are you looking for? And I was like, oh, okay, nothing, wrong number. And I just hung up because I was, so Wanda called, and I called Wanda, and I was driving, and she was driving. Somehow we got disconnected. So she was just really, really nice. And we kept losing contact with each other on the phone. And so she called me back, and I called her back, whatever. So anyway, we met, and I was living in Inglewood, and we've been friends ever since. And yeah, just great. So that's how I met Wanda, and I came into it, and eventually got out. But Michelle knows that story about getting out. But anyway, so I'm back, and again, love the products, and just happy. Erica, like you, I just needed to get some more camaraderie. Because we're closed up, and I'm up in the desert, and I don't really know anybody up here per se that I hang out with. So I'm like, you know what? I like people, and I want to get in contact and just get all this going. So that's why I joined again. Plus the 30% off, so that's why I got back in.
Okay. Fabulous. Fabulous.
Mhm.
Yep. So it's never too late. You can come back around. Jafra is the freedom to be you. So you can be free, and it's your business. You do it your way. As long as we stay within compliances, we are fine.
That's
So
right.
create it. You treat it. You're the CEO of your own business.
Yay.
So
Yay.
control it, brand it, and make it you.
How much time do we?
We have time. Go ahead.
I have a little testimony I want to give
Awesome.
of how God saved my life.
Mm.
And this happened like in 1993. My husband had lost his job, and so by him losing his job, we had to sell our house because at the same time he decided he was going to go in business. And so we did it. We had a barbecue business and everything, but we still ended up losing our home. So then we had to move in with someone. And it was my beautician where I was in the shop working with her. And we moved over in Carson. And while there, I guess maybe about 3 months later, I ended up having a heart attack.
Wow.
Didn't know I was having a heart attack, although I had all the symptoms of a heart attack. Tingling of the fingers and tingling of the toes and everything. And I went on retreat this particular weekend with my church. And while I was there, I had, how you ask God for certain things because something had happened to me when I was in my childhood. And in fact, I got raped when I was by a family member. And so I was asking God, how old was I? Because you know how you place things in the back of your memory bank and you don't want to remember, but then somewhere along the line you want to remember. And so I was asking God, how old was I? Because I don't remember how old I was. And one of the prophetess lady who was praying for me and prophesying to me, she said to me, Rose, she says, I see you. And she said, I'm looking at you. And she says, your stomach is like a TV screen. And I'm seeing things that has happened to you. And you were like 12 years old. And I had asked God, and I said, oh, I was 12 years old when this happened, So then after the retreat, I came home, and it was like so ironic because I was still praying and seeking the Lord, and that getting ready to go to work that Tuesday morning, I just like, Lord, I asked you how old I was, and I don't know what's going on, whether there's something going on in my body. And so anyway, I was on my way to church, but I had to stop by the church to see next door to my church, there was an old lady I would take care of. And I didn't get a chance to go over there because when I walked into the church, I started having very painful pains around my heart, and I could hardly breathe. And I said to the janitor, I says, could you help me to make it to my pastor's office? I need prayer. I don't know what's going on. So I went, he helped me over there to his office, and I said, please pray for me. And he started praying for me. And while I was in there and he was praying, his wife came in. You know, I'm in such pain, I couldn't focus really. So she had started praying, and then she was rubbing my back, and she was saying, oh, it must have been something that you ate, you know. And I said, no, this is a heart attack. This is premature death. And as they were praying, I kept saying, God, I haven't taught my grandchildren how to pray yet. And I says, and I can't die yet because this is premature death. And so I was telling the pain, I says, I come against you in the name of Jesus. I bind up this pain over my heart, and I command you to leave my body in Jesus' name because premature death. And I said, God, so I'm just telling you right now in my mind, you know, I was just saying that, and I was rubbing my heart at the same time. And I was saying, I said, Satan, you take your hands off of me because I haven't taught my grandchildren how to pray. And so, Lord, if you heal my body, I said, I'll teach my grandchildren how to pray, and I'll teach them how to read the word. And so they called my husband, and he took me to Martin Luther King Hospital. Got to Martin Luther King Hospital, the man says, oh, you can't park here. And so my husband said, well, she's having a heart attack. I says, well, no confrontation here. I says, honey, I'm walking into this place. So I got out of the car, I walked into the hospital, and I told the lady at the desk, I says, I don't even know my number. I said, I'll give you my name, and that's all I know. And so when they put me in a wheelchair, they took the vitals and all that, and they were looking and said, oh yes, this is a heart attack. And so they rushed me in, but all I can remember is I didn't pass out, but my mind was going, Lord, I haven't taught my grandchildren how to pray. And I promised you I would teach them how to pray, how to seek the Lord. And I was so thankful because he touched my body. My bowels, they were closed up like 98.2% or something like that. I was really on fumes actually, but God healed my body. That was 80, that was in 93. So what is that, 25, 26 years now? Mm-hmm. And I taught my grandson how to pray. I used to take him to school with him and his sister. And I taught them how to pray and to read scripture and to fall on their face before the Lord, you know, and tell God what you need and how to survive in this world, you know. And so I told them, look, we're going to start casting out devils, but you got to get saved and filled with the Holy Spirit, you know. Mm-hmm. And so in that time, they did, you know, and that was just a blessing from the Lord. Mm-hmm. Of the scriptures that I had learned just by going to church. Mm-hmm. And by seeking the Lord, how he healed my body. And today I'm 76 years old. The only thing that's stopping me is this old knee of mine where, you know, I can't get out and walk like I really want to, but I feel good in my body. And I thank God for keeping me alive. And I thank God that I'm able to give the testimony of how he saved my life and gave me new strength, and how I got a chance to teach my grandkids and my son, and just to tell of the goodness of how God has kept me all these years. Yeah. And I give God the praise.
Yes, praise God. Thank you for that testimonial. He is real.
Yeah.
He is a healer.
Yes.
And he's with us always.
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 I just wanted to share that with you all.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. We learn something new about each other every time we socially connect.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Yeah. Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Well, does anybody else have any parting comments? I want to thank you all for being here today and sharing. And I hope to see all of you on Tuesday, the 16th, with our guest speaker. She's awesome. You're going to learn a lot. So I look forward to it. And thank you for taking time out today. I do have this on recording for those that want to replay, and it'll just go to our group. Okay?
Okay.
Any closing comments from anybody? How did you enjoy this?
It was very nice. Very nice.
Good. Yes, yes. Well, go have some fish.
Next time we're gonna do an ice cream social.
There you go.
Everybody's gonna get on and we're gonna eat our ice cream.
There you go. I like that. We'll do that before the summer's out.
Yes.
I love it, Wanda. Great idea. Great idea. Any closing comments?
I miss our fish fry.
Me too.
Oh,
Have some fish.
yes.
Have fish
Yes.
if you can. In memory of
Yes.
our fish fry. There you go. I can taste it now.
We'll make up for it.
Yes. Yes.
That sounds good.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. Yes, yes. Well, thank you all. Doris, did you have any closing comments? I didn't want to leave.
I just want to thank Erica and welcome her for coming on and Tasha, she's gone now, but and Rose. So I have 3 that are in my line. The other ones, I don't know what happened to them. There were I had 2 that's on my VIP. They were going to receive gifts, which they won't receive right now because they didn't come on. I shouldn't say that, but just grateful,
Yes, yes, definitely. Yeah, there were more that wanted to join, but things came up, so it happens. But I'm looking forward to Tuesday, so I hope to see you all on Tuesday. Same number and everything, and you'll get a reminder.
Okay.
I just thought about something somebody said earlier, and it came to me, and it came back to me right now. When I did that little video to you guys, who all saw that?
I did.
Oh, I did. It was great.
Okay.
I love it.
You guys can do that on your phones. It's just going to the, turn it like to a selfie, and you hit the record. And when you record it in the text, then you send it, and it goes out just like that. So if you, who was it that was sharing earlier, and they were saying they weren't getting the reply or the responses, and I meant to say that, and it just came back to me right now. Maybe it was Tisha, I can't remember. But anyway, she'll hear it on the replay. But it's a great way because people can see your face, and people love videos as well as text. So I just wanted to say that. It just came to my mind again right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I am proud of you all, excited for you all, beauties, and just keep up the great sharing. Everybody out there doesn't know about Jafra, but with all of us sharing, they will know about Jafra soon, right?
Yes.
All right. Okay, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Hey, love y'all.
Thank you.
Love you too.
Bye, Erica. All right. Love you guys.
Thanks for sharing, Rose.
Bye-bye. I like your hair, Doris.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, Michelle, I signed up a new person yesterday.
Oh, I like the color. Wait.
Yeah.
Better show our new haircut.
But I have a new consultant.
Oh, great.
Yeah, someone signed up, someone by the name of Angela Walker. I don't know.
Okay.
Was it Kimberly?
Angela Walker.
Angela Walker. Anyway, I have another Angela Walker, but she's using her, Walker was her married name.
Okay.
Name. So you see it, Angela Meyer. Okay, and she signed up for Jafra yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations.
See if she's in there.
Yes.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna
Congratulations.
tell everybody bye.
Thank you. I think it's
Hi.
really a good time now because a lot of people are at home. And so they're looking for things to do. And I think it's really a good time for us.
Oh, I see it here. It's Angela Minor.
Yes, Angela Minor.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, I see it here. Awesome. We'll make sure we get her in everything. And we look forward to meeting her. Hopefully she can make it on the 16th.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And I think Johnny was trying to say hi, Wanda?
He was trying to say hi. He had gotten a little bored there by itself.
Oh, okay. He misses you. All right. Well, it was great to meet Erica, Martina, and I think Kimberly's already dropped off. And Rose, thank you good to see you. And I look forward to seeing you guys all on Tuesday.
Okay. Martina,
There
I
he
love that hat, that black and white hat. Gorgeous.
There's Johnny. Johnny's saying hi.
Hi, Johnny.
Hi, good to see you.
That's Michelle. Hi, Michelle.
Hi,
Johnny.
good to see you.
Hi, Rose.
Hi, you got any vegetables over there?
Oh.
Yeah.
You tell her, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I gotta come see you.
Bye-bye, everyone.
All right,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye, you guys.
All right.